Should briefly mention Thomas and I did get a practice round in. Reasons. Microphone troubles. I got a little puffball on my thing here now. I just put a noise thing over the microphone's receiver. Go ahead and get Thomas's microphone ready.
Oh, want to be one of them today.
All right. Well, we are live. Thomas is not in the room right now. You're right still.
Okay.
Just waiting on you, boss.
All right, girls. Let me get down with that.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll just leave it when you go.
Wonder if you have any Magna pins back here. Oh, you do, back there.
One up there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, at least one. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to do Magna pins my last stream here of the year, and well, until summer.
I say thank you.
But yeah. Cool. Well, we're live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wellington Retro Bowl in Wellington, Kansas. 10 lanes, Brunswick automatic pin setters, Brunswick Star Shield Master, a custom lighting controller. Big thanks to Robert, Aaron, Maverick, and Peyton for always taking care of us. I'm here with my good friend Thomas Burnett, otherwise known as Lingpin Doc. PDR is in the chat. 2 streams in 1 week. I was doing there down at. It was their all-you-can bowl 1194 hours, and I really want to support Brent. So Thomas throwing a Brunswick Teal Rhino Pro from 1993. Yeah, we got a couple of things going on. Also, Thomas, you want to put a microphone on? It's muted right now, but
Yeah.
let's clip it on.
I know it's
You want to clip it on or not?
off.
All right. Yeah, he's going to do the microphone off thing again. And I'm going to... Hang on. I'm going to take that little noise-canceling puffball thing off because it's getting annoying. Like it tickles, so... Thomas going left-handed for the spare. I see PDR is in chat, and Dalton showed up. How you doing, D? 192 to 138. This was just a practice round. We already did 1 game, so there's that command zone. I just had the thumb hole opened up and got some new inserts put in. So if I'm feeling this, Dalton, I'll sell it to you. It's breaking a little sharp as well. I was playing that line with the deep danger zone, which I just traded a Radical Torrid for. That's a ball from 2012. All right, good cover to start. Got 2 viewers, and we get some more before the end of the night. We'll probably do 6 games tonight, Thomas. How's that sound? 6 games per, because we did 1 off stream. That was a warm-up to see how the lanes are doing, and they seem to be doing pretty well as Thomas flushes it right in the gutter. What happened there, Thomas? Just over-trusted it. Yeah.
It's starting to dry after now.
Can't be drying up. We've done 1 game. It cannot be drying up already. Also, I'm going to put your microphone back on the charging pad. I could give Robert a microphone, maybe. It's a $200 microphone set there. As he, wow, 0-5. So not only did you lose count.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
That's better, Nate. That's better. That thumb hole is actually a little big, so I put some tape in there. But it was also way too small when I got it, so. And now we have no viewers. Nice. Yeah. PDR for the safe travels wishes. Actually, I'm coming back, next week, Thursday. I'll be back in Lawrence by 7 o'clock that evening. Thomas up into second. Oh, wow, almost to 7:10, just leaves the 10. Also, I went ahead and put your microphone back on the charging pad.
Yeah, I may use it after.
Maybe, yeah. Wow, only now are my Discord notifications of going live coming through. Cell signal here is never good, and the stream quality isn't either for that reason. Oh, come on, Mika, you just lost the US Open. This ball, my friends, was made in 1998. This is a Brunswick Command Zone. Thomas just gave this one to me. He was going to sell it to Dalton, but I decided to get it first. So I took it. Oh, come on, 7-pin. So I'm going to probably sell it to him if I'm not feeling this thing. But Dalton, you're probably going to have to pay shipping. Let's slow hook it with the deep danger zone. Oh, I flagged it. Come on. Yeah, if I sell that thing to you, you're probably paying shipping, which is not cheap because I think this is a 15. I'm actually going to check its weight real quick. There's a ball scale in the back. This feels like a 15. I'm going to weigh this thing real quick. I don't know what it weighs. Let's see. How much does this ball weigh? Where is the scale? It was in here, I think. Where did you go, ball scale? I don't see it. There's a Magna pin back here, though. It's cool. Magna pin, got a couple Bill Taylors. There's a lot of pins back here, yeah. The ball scale wasn't back there. I didn't see it. Huh. That's all right. But yeah, there is a Magna pin back there. The weirdest bowling pin ever made. Dalton, you have a couple, actually.
Well, that sums it up pretty well.
Come on, Thomas. Hit. No. That Magna pin back there is like pristine. So. Yeah. Could I show that pristine Magna pin to the camera?
Sure.
Okay. Because the ones I bowled on were recoded. So. All right, folks. You want to see the strangest bowling pin ever made? Let's see it. The Magna pin, introduced in 1962. Oh my God, this thing is like brand new looking. Dalton probably is making squealy dolphin noises right now. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the strangest bowling pin ever created. This is the Magna pin, introduced in 1962. These featured a magnesium alloy and hard foam core.
That looks like recoded.
I think this was one that Robert recoded. And the thing about these were produced in 1962. And you see they were advertised with uniform weight distribution. These were pretty much completely indestructible, and that was their main selling point. But they don't sound very good either. They kind of sound like wrenches falling down an elevator shaft. I'll get another shot in here in a moment, but Dalton's got a couple cases of them. I believe you sold those to him. Yeah. I think this is a recoded one because that label does not feel flush. I think this is like a restored Magna. They're called Magna pins once again because they use that magnesium alloy shell filled with a hard foam. They sound really weird. I did do a video on them and they're a lot of fun. They have no action, but they're a lot of fun. There's that 10 kicker. Boom. Fun. They use a sticker logo. And apparently those are the old ones. You got like the launch here. The ones that you did that video with Pin Dominator, those were the later ones, right? They had the different logo. So he and I both did a showcase video on them. They're so much fun. They're so bad, but they're so much fun. I think we're on Score Kings. I don't know. No, the Score Kings have a black ring on the bottom. These don't. I don't think those have those. Thomas, you're up. Thomas also has his phone and a small desktop tripod, so if he wants to get videos of making a split or whatever. Yeah. I'm live right now, so that's why I'm talking to the camera mostly.
I know. I
I mean, you kind of are. Thomas, ready when you are. We only got so much time. I'm gonna go up there and get a beer. Screw it. All right. You guys got any shiners in bottles still? No. Ah, all right. I'll probably just do a... Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll take one of those. Oh, boy. You had me at hello. Shiner raspberry lemonade. Yeah, we'll throw that on the tab for lane 8. Heck yeah. This is the new one, right? Cool. Like, oh, nice. Well, I mean, it's raspberry lemonade. Of course it's going to be better. Thomas, ready when you are. All right, folks, this is the new raspberry Shiner Shandy. This like just came out this year. Let's see how it is. Hang on. Oh yeah. Oh my sweet and holy fuck, that's good. Oh my God. Keep me away from that fridge because I will raid it for the rest of these. Oh, that's good. That is, wow. Give me like 5 12-packs of that, and I will shotgun every single one of them in a hot tub. Oh, fun. That is fucking fantastic. Like, oh my God, that's good. Shiner Shandy, folks. It's a Spotsel Brewing Company. Brewed in Shiner, Texas. And Thomas steps up in the 4th frame with a strike and kicking the 9 out. Wow. I thought you were going to solid 9 for a second. What a break right there. You're playing the deep inside line, so I'm playing a straight ball today. It's a lot straighter than I am. A lot straighter than I am. See how many messages in chat that I missed. Didn't miss any messages. Okay. 3 viewers. Come on, guys. Make yourselves known. Dalton and PBR are the only 2 so far. Thomas, again. Peeling it. Oh, kicks the 10 out. And the child over on lane 1 is having a tough time. I know the feeling, kid. Fuck, that's a good beer. Good shot. Dude, I don't know if you drink. You got to get one of these. Like, oh my God. You want to try a sip?
Sure.
Holy fuck. Dude, it's fucking good.
I'm normally not a beer drinker.
This is a shandy, so it's like a sweet beer. That's good, ain't it? Yeah, it's pretty good. I love it. That is dangerous. Most shandies are. It's a lemonade shandy, so yeah. Oh, that wasn't good. Hit it. Come on. That had a little more forward roll, so. Well, it had a lot more forward roll on it, so yeah. Pummeled it, clean on. Just clobbered that thing right in the middle. I'll see if we can't do our last game on Magna pins. I mean, Robert's probably got a lot of stuff going on, so if it gets busy, we probably won't be able to. It's surprisingly not that busy today, knock on wood. Hook. Yeah, it got kind of dead. Oh, there's a candle pin in here. Huh.
Let me tell you.
Your story.
Yikes, times 1,000.
Oh, is this the camera that's behind lane 7-8?
One of them that didn't work right. So
Oh.
there's a different one.
And that's the only pair that has that, right?
So far.
Huh.
I don't have time in the day to do anything.
Right, yeah. For that reason, I don't suppose you would want to put us on Magna pins for our last game.
It is a pain in the ass.
It is, yeah. Especially when it's running, too.
Yeah.
It's like I said, if you can't, it's fine, but yeah, it's all right. All right. Yeah, we're not going to be able to, but that's okay. It's just really tough, you know, especially when the machine is on to swap pins.
That would be great. That's all right.
That's better. Wow, it overhooked, but I tripped one of them out. So instead of 8, it's 9. 8, 9. The new 6-7.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's just a little chipping around the fingers. Inserts. Saw how I killed the revs on that one and got it faster. Maybe if I have a couple more of these, I'll do better. Ah, yes. Lowrider by War. All my friends know the lowrider, but the lowrider knows nobody because War has a thumb up their ass with copyright. Every single time it's used in a YouTube video, they give you the legal equivalent of no you and take the video down, threatening the channel as well. They're like the band. Nice. They're like the band version of Don Henley. You use like 1 second of one of his songs in your videos. He gives you a call, says you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Pull your fucking pants up for Christ's sakes and put a fucking curve in your fucking hat. Like, that's what I got to say to him about that. It's the internet. You really think that you have privacy and ownership of all your stuff? That died October 26, 2001. U.S. Patriot Act. Oh, man. Missed it. All right. Actually had this thumb hole opened up from 61 to 63 in 64ths. Ooh! Bang! Okay, so I had 192 to start. We did a game here off camera because Robert was doing a couple of things and he was waiting to give me the camera equipment. All right, well, I guess that broke off. And Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran just came on. Ugh. I had to cross out the numbers 7 through 10 from that list because I was going to do 10 games, but then Thomas came along. That's all right. As Evan goes first. Oh, dear. That didn't happen. Okay, it did. You're not seeing things. That happened. Eight.
I have no idea.
Dear. Okay. Uh-oh. All of a sudden now we've got a different match, folks. Oh, the strike light was burned out. I didn't even see it. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be able to do Magna pins for our last game here, but that's all right. Uh-oh. That ball stopped hooking for some reason, and now he's left with a 2-8-10. If you make this, I will worship you as my senpai. Oh, he's going lefty at this one. He's taking the Chris Barnes approach. Dalton says hello, by the way. Yep. Staunton goes left-handed at the 2-8-10. I swear to God, if he makes this. I believe in him. I think he can get this. Oh, don't even. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, that was close. I thought for a second he'd have it. The 5-pin, yep. Bang, bang, 172 going into the 10th. And I got 2 more to throw. Hold, baby, hold! Yes! Can I tie my last game with 192? Ha ha! 191. Not a bad game. 192, 191.
Yeah, I would have lost my shit if I would have made that 2-8.
That would have been awesome. And Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac just came on the PA. Gotta retie my shoes here. So I'm 2-0 against Tommy. Can I go 6-0?
Yeah, I don't like that layout.
You can go your own way. Oh, oh, big 4. Almost the Greek church. Nope, big 4. The 9 went down late.
It wasn't.
Everything turned around. Chopped off too, yikes. Yeah, well, we're gonna stream from Royal from here on out until August when I come back. Although I'm probably, if I have to go into spring 2027, I'm gonna do that remote and I'm just gonna live in Lawrence after that. So I think before 2027, I'm just gonna be in Lawrence full time after this. Oh, it did. All right, starting game 3. Thank you again for the command zone. Yeah. Nice. Forward roll. Oh, what the hell was that?
That's insane.
That happened on stream too.
Wow.
Okay. On stream. That is a 4.5 pin. I left a 4.5. And Aaron is going to fix it because it does have a fail-safe. These machines have a fail-safe where if there's a pin that goes off spot, it'll stop and it won't crush the pin. It's actually not pressing down on the pin. It's actually just stopped and is sitting on top of it. But yeah, so he's going to pull it. He's going to stop the machine from cycling and go back up. There you go. I think it may re-spot entirely. Yeah, there it goes. So that's a cross between a 4 and an 8. And a good cover. Well, that happened. Now, if I would have shot 299 like that, I would have thrown hands with an MF. Was that a 4.5 pin? What was that? That was. I've never seen that happen before. Well, I mean, I've seen it before. It's just not happened to me. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. And Thomas throwing the Sapphire Zone from 1998. 90s reactive being used today, folks. 2 balls from 97, 2 balls from 98.
I think the Sapphire Zone was made in 95.
Okay, so the Sapphire Zone was 95. The Hammer 3D offset was 1997. The Command Zone was 1998, and I believe the Deep Danger Zone, or D2Z, was 1997 as well. Because the original Danger Zone was from 1996. And I'll tell you what, when that ball first came out, it was the stuff. Everybody and their dog had one. There were like 3 on every ball return during League in 96. It was huge. There was even one in the intro to the Big Lebowski coming out of the ball return. Another 4-pin that didn't slide over. Lane's tight, now it's hooking. Once again, we're talking about those lane conditions. For those of you that are unfamiliar, there's oil on the lanes. As the ball goes down, there's less and less break. The ball's starting to hang. Oh, that would have made the 410. So it's hooking early because I've dug a little bit of a dry spot with that ball. I'll visualize it here with the Deep Danger Zone. You see these little rings of oil on the ball there? The ball actually flares, meaning it shifts like that as it travels down the lane. And it picks up those rings of oil off the lane and pushes it down, creating little tiny spots of oil past where the oil cuts off. It's only about 43 feet of oil and the lane is 60 feet long.
Are you talking to your camera?
Talking to the microphone right here. Yeah, I'm streaming. So those last 17 feet of the lane have tiny little spots of oil, which can cause the ball to actually lose traction just enough to where you don't strike. So making adjustments is very, very important. Those dry spots and losing traction is known as oil carry down. And when the ball starts to hang, that means it hooks early because it's catching those dry spots. So you can catch the dry spots and go through the face, or you can lose traction and miss the head pin. That was dead flush in the pocket, nothing left. All 10. And in case you're wondering, this microphone set is $200.
Is that right?
Yep. You take one out, automatically turns on. So if you
What's it for?
just clip it on, and you know, I hook it up to my phone, so I'm always being heard.
Oh, okay.
And to mute the microphone, just press that little power button. So they're actually hearing me twice right now. Not anymore. Thomas isn't microphoned because he's a little shy, so yeah. He'll just turn his on and off. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, that 4-pin sliding was insane. Thomas going for the 610. Good cover. Oh, tripped the 4 out of there, son.
Yeah.
That is a shot you slap off. It's a bad habit I gave you, isn't it? No! Get the 10 out of there, son. I'm cooking. Cooking a beef Wellington. Oh, excuse me. Man, I'll tell you what, Robert, you just gave me my new addiction. Bill Taylor's, I think, actually wouldn't slide.
I don't know how that wasn't a split.
It wasn't. That's how. I actually don't know. But
Brooklyn.
honestly, I think Bill Taylor's would slide even less. Those shot maker pins. Also, I was incorrect. They are single void, but the void is near the base of the pin, so it has a very high center of gravity. And the thing is, they are coated with actual plastic instead of Shurlyn, S-U-R-L-Y-N, or however the hell you say it, like the gold pins were. The gold pins were coated with Shurlyn. I'll actually go get the gold pin, the test pin, to show to the camera, because I already showed you guys a Magna pin, and on a previous stream I showed you guys the BTs, the shot makers. So let's see a PBA pin. Where is it? Right here. This thing's heavy. another camera showcase, because I'm talking about pins. So in 1998, at the Players' Championship, they introduced the Pro Pin. This is a test pin with the color logo. These are actually 4 ounces heavier. They actually weigh 3 pounds 10 ounces, which is the heaviest allowable weight by USBC rules. I think Bill Taylor's were 3.9, 3.8. Back then they were 3.3, 3.4 was the average. But these are 3.10, and they are hard to strike on, but they're so good and they sound so good. Anyways, I'll go ahead and put this back and throw another shot. And I'll be honest, I really like these pins, the gold ones. In fact, they were not limited to just professional events. Bowling alleys could buy them and use them for their scratch or sport shot bowling leagues. My home center, Royal Crest Lanes, did that all the way up until 2005. In fact, for those of you interested, Rocky Russell from Royal Crest is trying to sell 5.5 cases of gold pins. So if you're interested, call Royal, give Rocky a call. See if you still got them. Oh, flat 10. In fact, I think Rocky has the 2000 PBA logo Pro Pins. You know, the 2 circle PBA Tour ones?
There we go.
Oh, wow. That hung up on my thumb really bad. But yeah, Bill Taylor's were coated with nylons. Pro Pins were coated with Sherlin. And BT's had single voids. I think the Pro Pins had none. It is kind of dead here today. Wow. Oh, come on. My man Evan Lansden there over on lane 9. He and I were actually both featured in a news special that was done here about a month ago on a potential data center. I've got a couple of things to say about data centers, but parroting what Evan said, if it could help Wellington grow, like in terms of a job market, that would be very good. And thankfully, I did the research. This data center they're pushing is not one that uses a shit ton of water. It's a closed loop water. Well, it doesn't use a ton because it's closed loop recycling. It's like a regular gaming PC with water cooling. It doesn't constantly take it. It's a filled system that's closed loop and doesn't use any more than is already provided. Although it's all in the works, it would be on the north end of town, kind of as you're coming into Wellington from the north down Highway 81. But yeah, it's all tentative right now. There's nothing concrete. Just as long as it doesn't create a ton of issues with temperature or anything in the environment, it's, pretty good. And raise your hands for the 5-pin. Hey, owe me another shiner. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, as long as it doesn't cause a ton of environmental concern, I'm all right with the data center. That is a Greek church without the 6-pin. That's what that is. Real quick, actually, I'm going to go back to the pro shop here, ladies and gentlemen, and show you the whole collection of pins we got. I actually don't know. He's probably going to ask like 100 or something for one. I'm not sure. Anyway, here at the pro shop, we've got a Voltex, a Bullseye, got an LPC, some really old kings here. We got a Dura King. There's another build. There's that Bill Taylor I was talking about. He's got 2 of those. And I don't know what that is. Dalton can probably explain that. USBC number 418 Score King. Another Dura King. We got, this is Thomas's doing. This is also Thomas's doing. Got a Duramark, a test pin, Red Crown, a Flyer signed by Mark Roth, and a Strike Maker. Then back here, we've got a couple more. We've got an Eagle, MCCS, and a Magna pin. Bomac pin, that's what that is. And all of these were done by Thomas, the kid I'm on stream with right now. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Then over here in the display case, we've got a couple other pins, signed pins and whatnot. Sorry, boss. And the process of making pins as well starts over there. That's the finished product. All right, let's head back to the lanes and throw some more strikes. Yeah, we got a lot. I'm actually leaving with 2. I came in with 1. I'm leaving with 2. Nice shot. That was really forward. Oh, shot I've thrown all day. That one had a ton of forward roll. I'll tell you what, that ball's rolling like nothing else I've ever thrown. Dalton, I'm sorry, but I gotta get you. As Thomas steps up for another shot here on lane 8 with the Sapphire Zone. Oh, flat 10. I'm gonna take the keys off of my belt loop because they're jingling a lot. Let's see who else has turned. Oh, I called dibs. So it's only 4. There's 2 people watching. There were 4 now. There's 2. Wow. There you go, Thomas. Not losing the U.S. Open this time. Oh, he's throwing a backup ball for the 8-10. Ah, a little too much. Come on, ball. Oh, wow. See, I'm actually cupping my wrist even more to get more rotation on that. There's noticeably more rotation. Kind of cupping it and then wrenching it a little bit at the bottom. Probably about 375 RPM. All right, put your hands up. Evan left another 5-pin. I'll do a glass bottle Coke if you missed this one.
Because it was a late pinfall.
Yeah.
There's a late pinfall right there. Yeah.
Got to help?
Oh, yeah. And
Help, correct a score
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
for Tam. There. Yep.
Okay.
And Thomas with a super washout, a 1-2-4-6-10. We call this the super washout. If you thread the needle and get none, that'll be awesome. Threading the needle is when you go right through the same spot and miss them all. Oh, he might make it. No, but you got 2. I would have gone for it. That's probably the easier washout to make. Wow, that hit bad. Raise your hands there. I'll buy you a glass bottle of Coke if I miss this. I probably won't. Probably won't. No Coke for you. Glass bottle Coke is the best one, folks. Tommy Two-Tone just came on the radio. Their playlist barely touches the 2000s. I think the newest song is from like 2008. They have a rock bot, which apparently doesn't allow us to record music yet. I don't even think they can at the desk. I mean, they can't priority request. They can put stuff in the queue, but yeah. It's all subscription-based stuff. Yeah, plugging everything and just reselling it.
Oh, you don't want it at all.
Oh yeah, this was Thomas's gift to me. This ball's from like 2012. So I mean, and this is fine. This fading is fine. This is called phasing.
So you didn't ever really go into any detail on that yellow dot bleeder ball there's a picture of. I thought that would have been more of a cool bowling ball.
Yeah, well, the yellow dot bleeder, it's kind of a historic ball. 7?
Smallest we got. Yep.
But yeah. So yeah, that yellow dot bleeder, some history to it because the first 900 was shot with one. It's so good. Where is it?
It's in there on the rack, on the shelf.
Huh.
Go look,
Okay. There's a yellow dot bleeder in here apparently. All the way to the right. I don't see it. I'll get it in a second. Oh, this one. Whoa, that's not a yellow dot. This is not a bleeder, but it's a yellow dot. Wow. Dalton, can you tell me something about this ball I'm about to show you? This thing is an amazing shape. Look at this. Can you tell me something about this? It's a yellow dot by Columbia 300 of some sort. But it's in really good shape. I mean, it's just got a little bit of scoring, but... Wow, can you tell me something about that? Yeah, look at that and then put it back in the pro shop.
Where did he have it?
He was cleaning out lockers and found that. Yeah, the lane cameras. This is the only pair with one of those. 10th frame. Can I strike out? No, I cannot. Yeah, I don't know, Robert, but that's a beautiful looking ball. Yeah, if anybody can tell me something about that. Yeah, that's beautiful, whatever it is. I'll probably use my clanker friend Google Gemini and look it up.
How much I could do there?
2, good. All right, let's use the offset again, just for giggles. Actually, not turnover. Wow. 210. Okay. First 200 game of the night. Probably the only one. Burp, tasty.
Go too late.
Way too far to the right. Hey, so is the rest of this country. No, I'm just kidding. So I came in with 1 ball to give to Robert, and I'm taking 2 more off his hands, maybe 3 if he lets me keep that Columbia 300 ball I use for spares. 6 pin there on lane 10 for Bobby. Thomas playing the deep inside line. That's the kind of line you play on Shark. Yeah. Those of you just now joining us, welcome back to the Wellington Retro Bowl in Wellington, Kansas at 2111 North A Street. Check us out from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Fridays for $2 games of bowling per person per game. Big thanks to Robert, Aaron, Maverick, Payton, and company for always taking care of us and curating one of the best, highest scoring centers in the state of Kansas. 10 wood lanes, 10 Brunswick A pin setters, 5 Brunswick Star Shield masking units. Easily one of the most nostalgic and beautiful centers this state has to offer. Once again, this is the last stream I will be doing here. Wow, light hit. This is the last stream I will be doing here until August, because I'm moving back to Lawrence for the summer. Oops. I just bowled Thomas's 10th on his fill shot. I've done some maintenance in the back before. I've cleared ball jams, got pins unstuck. Just general preventative maintenance before. Hook. Oh, wow, that hit so damn hard. Okay. Thomas is changing balls as Joe flags the 4-9, getting count. You don't have enough ball speed. And Jesse comes into chat. Hello, how we doing?
That'd have been a good first roll.
And Take It Easy by the Eagles is playing on the PA. Hook. Almost a 7-10, just leaving the 7 pin for Tom there. Decent start. It looked like it hooked a bunch there at the end, though. But it came in kind of halfway into the pocket, so you might want to move your feet. Move your feet 2 boards to the right, but keep your target the same. See what that does. Got 4 viewers in chat. Just a couple of them have made themselves known. Come on, guys. Thomas stepping up, going lefty for the 7-pin spare. He's been practicing left and right-handed. Hit. Ah. All right, let's see. Can I do another strike? A little bit of airtime to that one. Came in high for a 3-6. You saw I also kind of came up off of that one. So I stuck at the line a little bit. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Chop? No, I got 2 of them. Okay, good. I thought I chopped it. Good, I didn't. One set of pins he'd like to try is the American products. They specialize in candles and ducks with made unapproved 10s used to make target pins. Interesting. Wonder how hard those are to find. This Joe and Tam, their bowl next to me, taking care of the young one. Thomas creeps high with a 3-6-10. I think you might need a little more ball speed. I'm not even sure. The lanes are a little tricky. I mean, they're not as bad as they were a few weeks ago, but. Evan? Oh, man. Not enough drive. Fake news. Okay, Donald. Fake news. Oh, man. Chopped it. Chopped the 3-6-10. Also, I think he got these inserts backwards. I think it's 47-45, not 40. I think it's the other way around, 45-47. 64ths of an inch, middle and ring fingers respectively. Fuck you, 10-pin.
They got forfeited.
They got forfeited, maybe. Well, this 10-pin just forfeited its right to live. Ain't that right there? Fuck you. Oh, man, we got to figure out a way to get the glue off the bottom of that thing. Yeah, that 10-pin. Petition to flay the 10-pin alive on the sacrificial altar. Let's just delete all the back row pins.
Couldn't get the handle.
I was doing all sorts there at the line. I lost balance hard. And Friday I'm in Love by The Cure is on the PA. A lot of old bowling shoes here in a box. I'd probably, sacrifice it to Bill Taylor. Yeah, sacrifice the 10-pin to Bill Taylor. They will be made into shot makers. Love this song. It's newer than it seems. This song came out in 1991. No, my mistake, 1992. Oh, that was horrible, Nate. That's horrible. That ball, I'll tell you what, that ball didn't turn over at all until the last 10 feet of the lane. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what a house shot will do for you. Never looking back, it's Friday, I'm in love. Surprisingly upbeat song for a band that, wow, nice light hit. Some really dark songs. The Cure is one of my favorite bands. Right up there with Led Zeppelin and Dave Matthews Band, Blues Traveler, Pearl Jam. Oh. Yeah, I listen to a lot of older music. I've also found a liking for Pantera recently. Something tells me Raphael would like those guys a lot. Pantera is awesome, yeah. Like, if there's any band Raphael, the Ninja Turtle, would listen to, I'm sure Pantera is like at the top of that list, right up there with like Metallica and all those guys. Representing him with that jersey from EFX, which you cannot get anymore, so stop asking. I keep getting asked on Discord about it by friends in another server. Guys, EFX stopped making these. Oh dear. Yeah, EFX quit making these. I think Viacom got on their ass for it. This was the last one made. Couldn't have timed that better. Two. Yes. That's my microphone there. Good. I should also briefly mention, once again, going on to the history of these Star Shield masking units, the Brunswick Star Shield, all one word Star Shield. These came out of both Buckeye Lanes and now Roll House North Olmsted in North Olmsted, Ohio. And the others came out of Bowl South, a center in Louisiana. The lighting system in these is a custom lighting controller, which Robert can control from his cell phone. He's got a ton of presets, and yeah, got a 7-10 split. All right, let's see if let's see if Thomas can make this. All right, let's see, Dalton. Can he make this? Gonna zoom in on this. If he makes this on stream, it will be amazing. Take my microphone off in case he does make it and I fucking scream. On the line, you can call me anytime. Let's see, can I do it? Famous last words. If you've seen my $2.99 short, if I didn't say that, I would have gotten 300. Let's see, folks. Can he do it? Oh my. Oh, wow. Came real close. He bounced it.
It tried to bounce.
Well, it bounced a tiny little bit. Not much, but it bounced. The bounce was there. I'll go. Is that all right? Come on, ball. Boom! Cowabunga, dude. Kick that 10 pin in the face. Yeah. Tell you, there is no intellectual property that tickles my brain more than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In fact, just today, 467, nice. Just today, I bought the new Ninja Turtles VR game that released on April 30th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City. So you can expect to see some videos of that upon my return to Lawrence. My VR headset is working and still does. It's worked since I got it. Although it is an older model. I have an Oculus Rift CV1, which was the first commercial release of the Oculus Rift in 2016. The game will run on any headset as long as you have Steam VR enabled, although they recommend a wireless headset like a Quest 2 or 3 because you're going to be moving around a lot. So if you whirl around and, it's wired to your computer, you could pull your computer off the desk. But it will run on a Rift, and I don't have any reason to think that it wouldn't. My headset, though, was actually made before the Rift went into retail. Mine was a sample production model. Oh, that's what I like to see. You saw I went down to a knee for that one. 10 pins to their knees. I knew that was good off my hand. 187 going into the ninth frame. 2 straight coming off of an 8 spare in the 7th. As Thomas Burnett steps up, working off of 2 open frames, going back to the Teal Rhino Pro from 1993, and a light hit leaving a 7-pin. Oh God, this song, Marry Her Anyway. You know, when I first heard this song, I was like, wow, this guy is being really friggin' sexist here. It's like, I don't care if that girl's not interested in me. I'm gonna marry her anyway. But it turns out I was actually getting the wrong message. He's going against her father's wishes, not hers. So I was just getting the wrong message the first time. I was like, wow, you're gonna make a song about this, you sexist prick? But it turns out I was the idiot. Come on. Get it, yes! Second one of the night. Bang, bang. 217 going into the 10th frame. Yep. Fuck you, 10-pin. That's revenge for staying up that one time. Messenger, light. Can I go dead flush? That was a hell of a messenger, folks. $247? $247. High game of the night right there. Can I beat that? I bet I can. That was the best messenger ever, right? Well, not the best one ever, but wow. Messenger, folks, those that don't know, is when the head pin, the one in the very front, flies off to the side, kicks against the sideboard, and rolls across into the 10 pin, which is still standing. Which you saw right there for my first shot in the 10th there. This center has always been very conducive to high scores. Thomas going left-handed and makes it. So if he strikes here, he will have 187. Excuse me. Okay, can I have some? Nah, it's all right. What's on that one? Looks good. Black olives.
It's got bacon, ham, hamburger, sausage, black olives, and green peppers.
You had me at black olives. I love black olives on pizza. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on black olives on pizza? Let's get ready for game number 5 of 6 for the night. 247 to 185. More forward roll, and all 10 straight back that split the 8 and the 9 clean in half. I'm doing pretty good, eh?
Nice shot.
Thank you. Yeah. Once again, Thomas does not have a microphone right now. I'm the only one with one. So, yeah. Thomas again throwing a wider shot, going Brooklyn for a 5-9. Oh yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys heard the news. Bolero, Lucky Strike Entertainment, is now facing a lawsuit, a class action lawsuit, over an alleged bowling center monopoly. I wonder why. Maybe it's because $250 for 5 people?
I own stock in Bolero too.
Oh God. Wow. So you're getting shafted from that, eh?
I think I probably will.
Oh dear. Trying to connect to Wi-Fi just to make sure my connection is any good. Meadow lanes. Yeah, they're all password protected. Never mind. I think the Wi-Fi is staff only anyway. But yeah, Bolero's getting fucked over.
We stole this one this time. Look at the speed that you threw it and tell me if that seems close, because it seems like it's registered really slow.
It's actually, that's a very inaccurate reading.
I was going to say, that's
Very inaccurate. It ballparks your ball speed. That was kind of a frozen rope right up to the 1-3, but yeah. Yeah, Bolero, Lucky Strike, whatever you call them. Or just call them Brunswick Zone, because that's what they are. Well, I mean, they bought all the Brunswick Zones. But yeah, Bolero, they price gouge like crazy. I saw a screenshot on the r/bowling subreddit titled "In Light of the Lucky Strike Class Action," and it was a credit card thing, like from the mobile app, how they pay for their credit card. $250 for 5 people, an hour a person. Yeah. And once again, Dalton, I'm not discrediting what you say, but I don't take anybody's opinions on strings like completely seriously unless they have bowled at least 100 games on certified strings. I have had exactly one instance where a string and a string alone took a pin down. And like I realized this because it took me 5 minutes to figure it out and go back there and fix it when something goes wrong. I bowl at Wichita State University, a top bowling college, where I bowl with budding and current professionals, and not one of them has said anything remotely bad or like dissenting about strings. I'm not saying they are a permanent replacement by any means. They aren't. But if that's what keeps bowling alive or even turns it around in the next 10 years, then so be it. The question I want to ask, like, to myself about strings is, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? Like, with all due respect, I don't think a 67-year-old man with a 160 average on house for 20 years is going to have the most informed opinion on this subject. Once again, I'm not the biggest fan of them, by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But when it comes to sanctioned machines, like the Brunswick Boost ST, on their maximum length, there's really not all that much of a difference. And once again, hammering it home, they're not a permanent replacement. If it saves the center money, great, because these things are actually pretty damn hard to work on their own. But enough about that. I'm working on 5 straight. Oh, that was terrible, Nate. Oh! It's fine. I mean, everyone's got their own thoughts on it, but that's just my thoughts there, Dalton. Strings, once again, there's a ton of nuance to them. There's a ton of drawbacks, but there's also some benefits. Really, I think the best comparison to strings on the regular longest setting would be pins. The biggest difference is pin carry. You're not going to get messengers. You're going to pay for bad shots. You know what I would compare it to is the shot maker, because the strike percentages are 7.1% lower than free fall. So it's kind of, in a bad way, making Bill Taylor's late wishes come true. He wanted bowling to be hard. There you go. ad shots, you can actually pay for it on some settings. On Boost STs, oh dude, it can be brutal. I bowled on Boost STs. They're hard as hell. How about 6? I'm cooking. I'm halfway there. Can I do it on stream, ladies and gentlemen? Oh shit, now that I said it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Still below average.
As Thomas throws another with the sapphires on, going light for another. Oh, not a super washout. A 1, 2, 4, 10.
I believe it's the after.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing about twister pins. Like when they first came, people said they were way too easy, and a lot of people just kind of got used to them. You know, I bowled on them here at once, and I loved them. Oh wow, that was bad. What was that, Thomas? Oh yeah. Hook. There's 7. Don't slap it off for me, Evan.
I knew that was bad when it left my hand.
Yeah. Okay, there's 7 straight. I'm cooking. I've been there once. I was so close. Oh, another 10 pin. So I am currently getting the breaks. And Robert took my 299 media photo down because there wasn't enough space on the wall. He's gonna have to get like a cork board and put it up somewhere. Maybe by like this TV here. He could put it there. That would work. Hit it. Yeah. Hook a lot. Ah, not got it. Short armed it. It's all right. Flagged it. 266 is my current pace. We're actually going at a 267 pace right now.
Say what?
Okay, Dalton. I keep confusing Dalton and Thomas. Although I'd love to bowl with you, Dalton. 6, 7, 9, 10. I made that on stream last week. Hey, I'm still looking at a 267 max score. I made that on stream last week, Evan. Burp, tasty. Putting the noise canceling puffball on my microphone again. Okay. And going high for a 3-9. Hang on. Clean this off.
But yeah, that's the second yes. I and actually waited, and oh my god.
Deep danger zone time. And gotta throw some baby powder in that thumb hole.
Yeah, it's not
Clobbered it head on. Got 6 viewers in chat. Make yourselves known, everyone. And Thomas creeping high for a 3.6910. This is the hardest spare to make that isn't a split. All right, let's see it, Tommy. So I can strike out for a 257, I believe. Yeah, 257 is my max. Oh, wow, that's never seen it made like that before. All right, let's see how the deep danger zone does. It doesn't hook enough. Yeah, I think that ball needs a detox. Ow. All right, 10th frame. This is a first arrow ball right here. That is not what you would call a solid 8. That's more like a fading 8 pin. 244. Is it the bowler or is it the ball? I might borrow your phone so I can run the average calculation. I might borrow your phone. Yeah. And who's Nathan in chat? See a new dude in chat. There's 2 Nathans. Who's the better one? Probably me. And Thomas sitting at a 155 can strike out with a 195 because he's working on a mark in the 9th frame. You always want to set up that 10th frame with a mark in the 9th, so you always have a chance to double it on your first ball in the 10th, which unfortunately he did not. So one more game after this, and then Thomas and I are going to head back to Wichita. You want to shoot some pinball at Ryan's Arcade after this? Yeah. Actually, I think because they use a card system, it's like $10 for a free play.
I don't really have any money.
Well, I'll figure it out. We'll decide on the way back. I'll check my finances on the way home. And Joe with a blower 7-pin on lane 7. And Bob with a Brooklyn strike on lane 10. Thomas going left-handed with the deep danger zone to make the baby split. Very nice shot. Now it's a 10th frame, so you get a fill shot. A 10th frame, the 10th frame. Hey Dalton, I know there's a bowling ball serial number decoder. Can you tell me the date for when this Brunswick ball was made? It's an old Brunswick. The serial number is 1MP5265. No, my mistake. 1MP5255. Can you tell me when this one was made? Just run it through the bowling ball decoder. Serial number decoder. I'm guessing 2001. As Welcome to Paradise by Green Day comes on the PA and I flush it dead in the pocket. It's been 3 whole weeks since that I have left your home. Yeah. I'll get it to you later. It's all right. But yeah, those of you once again just now joining us, this is the last game of 6 with Thomas Burnett at the Wellington Retro Bowl in Wellington, Kansas. 10-lane wood lane center with Brunswick Star Shield masking units, Model A pin setters. This is my last stream until August here, and after I move back to Lawrence in December, I may not be back for quite some time. Fortunately, don't want to have to say goodbye, but I might be graduating. Either way, I'm going to be back to Lawrence. So yeah, big thanks to Robert, Aaron, Maverick, Peyton, and company for always taking care of us and always curating and for curating one of the most beautiful centers in the entire state. That's what I want to say more of. And those of you curious, the jersey I'm wearing, for those of you who are just now joining us, is a jersey by EFX. You can find some of their designs on efx.co. This is a design that was pulled. They had 4 designs for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they were pulled likely for copyright reasons. This particular one is a Raphael design. I believe they were pulled, like I said, because Viacom might have gotten on their tails for copyright infringement. Although I am very pleased with this jersey, and I like it quite a bit. Reflects my personality quite a bit as well. I see myself in Raph the most out of all the turtles. Plus, let's face it, everyone likes a good bad boy type. Thomas going at the 467 and flags it completely. And lane 10 just flickered on and off there for a second. See how the DDZ does again. D2Z. Oh, wow. 610. I kind of came up off of that one. Ah, what was that? Came off my hand bad. But yeah. Now this particular jersey design, I think, is actually a cross between 2003 and 2012 series for Ninja Turtles, obviously. I think it borrows elements from both, although in 2012, Raphael had a crack in his plastron right near his left shoulder. This one doesn't have that, so I'm suspecting it's more 2003 oriented. Although I never really watched a whole lot of 2003, although I do like how it was executive produced by Peter Laird, one of the co-creators. Kevin Eastman didn't have anything to do with it. Crash. Yeah, ball's working great. The command zone. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow inserts is really good. Yeah, getting the mics based. Nice. But yeah. So, I mean, he didn't do, like, horrible, although he could have done better with this drilling job. Yeah. It's also kind of a weird layout, too. Probably wouldn't roll very good.
Yeah, normally you have pin up and be over in this area, but like
it's all right.
Here, but...
Yeah. All right. Just talking about the ball Dalton. I keep saying Dalton. The ball that Thomas drilled up at home and throwing the command zone that I got. That wasn't going to work out anyway, Evan. Yeah, it's not going to work. Thumb hole's way too tight. Nope. Came off my hand real bad. Probably just ask Robert if I can take this mic set. I'm just kidding. Chop. No, make it. Good. I thought I chopped it. So I've beaten Thomas 5 times tonight. My high game of the night so far is 247, and my low is tied for one. Actually, no, it's 191 is my low game. I wrote down 192 twice. Yeah, all the lanes are transitioning. Turtles, good question, Dalton. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles originally was created as a complete joke. Longtime friends Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird were working for a comics company called Mirage Publishing. And they were like, okay, so there's really good comics right now. We got X-Men, we got Daredevil, and Teen Titans. So Kevin starts getting to, it's late at night, they're fucking around. And they're like, okay, well, if you want to make something new, why not combine the 3 of those? 6-pin. So he starts sketching on a napkin and comes up with a turtle with nunchucks. And he passes that off to Peter, and he's like, this is going to be the next big thing. And he just kind of laughs, and they start doodling back and forth, and they create the 4 of them. And they're like, this is officially the dumbest thing we've ever done. Let's make this into a comic and self-publish it. So they take out a loan, $3,000, and publish the first issue of Turtles. They didn't expect it to go anywhere at all. Then imagine their surprise when they run out of 3,000 copies at their first event, and everybody loves it. So all of a sudden now they're like, okay, this is unexpected. They take out another loan from, well, it wasn't, originally they didn't take out a loan. They used 3,000 of their own dollars, took out a family loan, $3,000, printed another 40,000 copies, and then those sell out. So they're like, okay, yep, we got to turn to Mirage and say, all right, enough self-publishing. We got to push this to Mirage. The rest is history. And in 1987, it is made into a kid-friendly cartoon because the original comics were not made for kids. They were not. They were dark, gritty, and violent. Shredder literally dies because a grenade falls on him. Dies in the first issue and comes back as some kind of worm beast in later issues with nothing but hatred for those turtles. I'm going to say it though, the 1987 series, honestly, I don't really like it that much. It's not that good. Like I said, it makes it even more puzzling to me why old guys like it so much and curse things like Rise. Because apparently media literacy to them makes no sense at all. Don't even get me started on how they approached Mutant Mayhem that came out in 2023. I've seen people get racist over that version. Not even kidding. It's always the old guys, dude. And I'll tell you what, Mikey would hate them. It was all just a joke. Yes, it was all a joke that got famous by pure happenstance. They didn't even mean for it to go anywhere, and it took the fuck off. They were like, you know what? I know it's a joke, but let's just take our chances. And take their chances they did. Hi. Roll, 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 roll. Oh, not enough. Not enough. I'm going to slow hook the offset into this one. Not enough. Oh, actually just enough. All right. But yeah, they didn't expect it to go anywhere. Yeah, no shit. There's people like me who fantasize about Raph doing things to him. What? Although I will say, for 2018 for Rise Donatello, smash. In part because he's voiced by Josh Brenner. I mean, that's fucking Josh Brenner. Of course I'm gonna... Yeah. No, seriously, like watch a Rise Donnie compilation, Dalton, and you're gonna fucking understand where I'm coming from. You're like, oh my god, I get this shit now. All right, let's see if Thomas here can make the Greek church. 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. Will he make it, ladies and germs? Nope. All right, 9th frame. I got to start putting something together. Oh, high flush in the pocket, drilling the 7 out of there. Yeah, watch a Rise Donnie compilation, and you're going to be like, oh my fuck, this guy's hot. Josh Brenner is one of my favorite voice actors, so I really liked his Donnie. I really liked Rob Paulson's Donnie from 2012. Not just because Rob Paulson voiced Raphael in the 1987 series. My big criticism with that was, well, my criticism with 1987 is everything. But one of them is the fact that they made Raph just sarcastic instead of the most violent. Like, yeah, I like it when people are assholes. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. All right, 10th frame. That's gonna go high. Flush, I mean. I thought for sure that was going right through the nose. 199 high score for this is my maximum. Had I not opened a few times, I would have done better. That is going to strike. Just kidding. 189 maximum score. No, my mistake. 198. I would have had 200 if I struck there. Fuck. Get down. Bullshit. All right, whatever. 198. 198 to close out. I'm going to borrow your phone here, Thomas, so I can calculate my average. I think he and I actually have the same phone. So, 192 plus 191 plus 210 plus 247 plus 244 plus 198 for 1282 total pinfall. Dividing that by 6. Divided by 6. 213.67 average. So that's 13.67 over. 6-7. Now, let's add that. Total pinfall, 1282 to 39,221, 40,503. 40,503 divided by 199 games is a 203.53 average to date. All right. Average 213.67 tonight as Thomas closes out with another super washout and a strike to set up the 10th frame. Let's see if he can make the spare here. Not a bad game to close out my last block for the season at the Wellington Retro Bowl. Although I'm not too disappointed. Yeah, they are. Let's see, can Thomas make the spare? Maybe. Good count? No, another 2 count. Wow. All right. 198 to 127. All righty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream. Kind of bummed to be here for kind of bummed to not come here for the next 3 months, but I will be back. And yeah, I'll see you guys within the next week or so. You can expect to see me live probably Sunday night from Royal Crest Lanes in Lawrence, Kansas. Or, if not, that next Wednesday, because I'm not going to be back in Lawrence until Thursday of next week. And if I can't make the Sunday night bowling for that, we'll do Wednesday night that next week. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to come back here soon. And you guys have a great rest of your evening. Thank you all for coming in.
Bye.